Season ago, some of that, a lot of that on the quarterback, but that offensive line's not immune either.
Play action, pressure with Bernard coming off the edge. And now here's Swift on the other side. Nice pass floated for the catch, the run, the first down.
Kelly and now along with Blake Cashman in this one.
Nice cut back by Swift. First down with the ball inside the 35.
Keep it on the ground with Swift. Swift first down and more across midfield. On 1st and 15, he's finally pulled down by DJ Reed.
Williams has to sit and truly read this defense for an extended period.
2nd down and 6. This is Swift. And Swift picks up a first down, crosses midfield. There's Swift. Walks it in for a Bears touchdown.
3rd and long, 4-man rush. Some pressure gets Swift. No one's there. DeAndre Swift, first down and more. Makes a great move. Swift with the speed inside the 25. There was nobody home after he caught that ball, and he ran for 41.
I don't love it from the Bears.
Boy, they're going to go for it. 4th, just under a yard, and they pick it up. What a decision by Ben Johnson. They roll the dice. Swift in the open flat. 1st and goal Bears. Buck 39 left in regulation. Swift to the outside. In for the Chicago touchdown.
2nd down and 6. Back to Swift. And another first down for Chicago.
Times and not, he's not had anywhere to go with the football, but that was a nice change of pace.
On first down, Swift as they drop it off to him. Blockers out in front. Another first down, spinning to the 35. Up at the top on first down. Here's Swift. And DeAndre with a nice run, and he's had a little more room here early to maneuver. 2nd down and 5. Swift right up the gut. 1st and goal near the 6.
Buddy else at ease as well. And that was a nice drive, one they desperately needed.
Here's a toss to Swift. Man, does he have a lot of room to run. And on a full head of steam over the right side. Extra men on the rush. They toss it to Swift. Nice cutback. And he's short of first down yardage by about 1.5 yards.
And like you said, 13 points in this game.
Swift breaks through and gets hit by Reeves, but a big carry by DeAndre Swift as he gets 14 yards. They just got it away, and it's Swift with a catch, and still going. DeAndre Swift veers into the end zone.
But yeah, Ben Johnson, he doesn't want to see Jake Moody. He wants this in the end zone.
2nd down and 6. Swift over the right side. Got to the edge. And goes down with a first down. Toss to Swift over the right side. Big play. And now down inside the 20.
It's DeAndre Swift on the ground, and a good start, nearly 5 to the 40-yard line. And 2nd start in Saints territory for the Bears in this first half. And Swift with the cutback up the middle, bowling ball run to the 22. From the eye, Swift, cutback, hops into the end zone, touchdown Chicago. .7:26 to go first half. And on first down, it's Swift. Weaving his way for 4 to the 49.
And right now they're taking control of the line of scrimmage, and Ben Johnson is leaning on that run game.
2nd and 6, Swift with a good opening and a nice push. 2nd down and 10, it's Swift with the carry. Zigs and zags his way for 9 down to the 10-yard line.
That allows him to just react and respond, where if you make him sit in the pocket, sometimes he'll overthink some things.
Swift able to get free, cuts it back, and an ankle tackle at the 22 by Kool-Aid McKinstry.
Loveland, the motion man, the handoff to Swift. Little stutter step and a bounce to the outside. Cuts back inside the 10 and is down near the 7. Granderson with the tackle. Here's Swift. Big hole. Swift on the run into the secondary and down at the Saints' 43-yard line. Play action for Williams. Pressure coming. He's in trouble. Davis around the ankles, but he gets rid of it to Swift. And Swift on the edge. Going to work. A first down and more inside New Orleans' 30-yard line.
We've seen other plays that have cost them that 4 points, settling for field goals instead of touchdowns.
There's Swift weaving through traffic. And he'll get back inside the 15-yard line. Fourth down, and they'll bring on the field goal unit.
On which plays have the potential to create a turnover or a takeaway for that defense.
Yeah, creating opportunities for those as Swift's tripped up down nigh the 33-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 40. On a give for Swift. Nice cut by Swift. Like a knife through butter for 11.
Because they could recalibrate once again.
Second down and 5. Swift, counter. Good speed. And DeAndre Swift holds onto the football. Wiggins took a third down and 6. Williams, flip it. There's room for Swift. And he's got blockers. Swift finally brought down just short of the 5. Oh, for the Bears. Handed off. Swift puts the head down, and he's in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Ravens disagree. Bears felt like they broke the plane.
Contract extension after they got him from Carolina, so it's not for the lack of resources.
Swift on the ground has a big hole. First down across the 40 as DeAndre Swift hits it hard for a gain of 11. DeAndre Swift has looked fresh after taking last week off, nursing that groin issue. He's got a hole to show it off right here. Gallops his way into the secondary and gets 25 on the first play of this drive. These teams have been aggressive on fourth down, avoiding special teams at all costs. Nobody's picked one up yet. Swift breaks a tackle and will change that with authority. Was hit in the backfield but would not stop.
If they can run some play action and get these guys into the line of scrimmage.
Just give it to Swift here. Wow. Makes a good run and a huge hole as well. That's a heck of a start. Swift gets it again. Big hole for Swift. Now he's in business down near a first down. I think he's a half-yard short.
So this turns into a second down and 20. Oh, the rush is on. Williams does get rid of it to DeAndre Swift. Hit from behind and brought down at the 25.
Turn to the defense and just adjusting to that.
Back on the ground. To the 50-yard line goes DeAndre Swift. Give it to Swift. He has some room. Gets to the outside, and we'll see where they mark it. Apparently a little bit short. Toss to him. Swift. First down and a lot more, and the ex-Eagle takes it down to the 21-yard line. Adoree Jackson. Williams to Swift. Touchdown. What a drive. He punched the ball into the seats. He's carried 6 times for 43 yards. Wound up in the landing zone and then skidded through the end zone. Start with Swift, who cuts it back. Big gain again. First down. Breaks a tackle. Picks up 19 after the 39. Swift is the back. Swift. Inside the 25, first down and more, and Swift takes it to the 11. They're just shredding that Eagle defense. Williams, who's 9 out of 20 for 70 yards on the ground, where they've been extremely proficient, obviously, today with Swift. Chicago wants to put them in no man's land, which they may do right here because it's going to be a first down. That would have turned this game on its head on a dime. Second down and 10 now. Little dump underneath. Swift. He's got some blocking. Swift out past the 40 to the 45-yard line. Do they want to take a timeout here? Second and 10 on the ground. Swift Sets up a third down, third and about 5. 92 yards in less than 2 minutes. Here goes Swift to the 41-yard line. Swift. Man, he can exploit the smallest of apertures.
Now, they haven't won this game yet, but just cool to see they got an offense.
Only been 40 years, 2nd and 1. Here's Swift to the outside. He gets the first down, backs his way to the 15-yard line.
6 out of the 7 plays in the drive or runs. They're going to try and fake here. A little shovel pass to Swift. Good block. First down. DeAndre Swift down to the 35. That was creative. A little underhander. They will run it to Swift, who's got another first down, and DeAndre Swift keeps it moving.
Way to get better with that opening drive. You can't have these penalties in getting into these 2nd and long situations.
Last time they scored on an opening possession was November 2nd, down to the 46. 2nd and 4. Back to the ground with Swift. Garrett there to drop him at the 31. It'll be a first down. And it's a big reason why they're in playoff position. Back to the ground again with Swift. Nice cutback. Has a first down inside the 20 and down to the 17-yard line. On 1st and goal, it's Swift. Nice cutback. Has a lane to the edge. Touchdown, Chicago. Take the screen, the handoff to Swift. Swift, a little stutter step and out to the 27-yard line.
Because that's the way that Ben Johnson wanted to build this offense. Physicality in the run game.
Here's the toss to Swift. Trying to power his way for the first down. He does. Outstanding run through. They want to know if quarterback is one they have to make. Here's Swift again. Bouncing to the outside, lowering the pads and driving through Devin Bush to the Browns' 46-yard line.
They have really rallied around Al Harris. Ben Johnson said he has the magic touch with takeaways.
Here's DeAndre Swift to the outside. Good gain on 2nd down and long. So 1st down and 10 at the 33. From the eye, toss Swift to the edge. Across the 35 to the 40. And Swift out of bounds with a 10-yard gain.
You know, this is an offense that's going to be really, really tough to match up with.
Here's Swift on 1st down. Over 70 yards on the ground, his 15th carry.
Now, that's interesting to see, right? You've got a play with 95 off the field. And you don't want to just hand it off, right? You're like, oh, doggone it, I didn't see him get off the field.
Hand off Swift. Got a block, cuts it back. Swift struggling inside the 5. The high kick into the end zone for the touchdown. 17 tough yards.
Here in the 4th quarter, they're going to need their pass game as well.
They'll stick with it. Swift gaining some traction on this drive, though. Works his way down to the 32. It's another solid game.
3rd and goal. DeAndre Swift to the edge. Cuts it inside for the touchdown. Jonah Jackson was out there blocking. Swift takes it inside. An extra point away from a tie game.
Short sometimes in the box.
2nd and 5. Williams sliced inside. Swift's got a first down. He's got 10 to the 35-yard line. The lights off for the music performance between quarters. We're now at full lights as Swift gets up to full speed and scores a touchdown. DeAndre Swift. I don't need those stinking lights. 35-34.
Hard on the defense to get a kind of beat on what the Bears offense is doing.
Give it to Swift again. Big hole for Swift. Oh, just got tripped up. That could have been a huge one, but it picks up.
Dallas on waivers 2 weeks ago. First down here. Nice hole over the left side. DeAndre Swift, who had a 1,000-yard season this year. 2nd down. Williams under the pistol. Faking, spinning, looking, throwing. Finds the open man. First down. And that is DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. To the outside goes the pass. Coming back the other way. Williams was out there blocking for Swift. takes the ball to the 5-yard. On the ground, Swift. Can he get into the end zone? He can. Off a Loveland block. Loveland did it all in that drive. Touchdown, Chicago.
Game at left tackle.
Except as a receiver. Pass is caught. That's a first down and a lot more down the sideline before he steps out of bounds. DeAndre Swift with 148. 23 yards from the Green Bay 25.
From the 28. DeAndre Swift for the first time. Punishing run. Ball comes out at the back end of it. Was he down? And look at DeAndre Swift on the edge. Got a first down and more. Swift for a dozen yards to the 48-yard line. No run down here. Swift opening. DeAndre Swift inside the 20 to the 19. It's a gain of 13 yards. Bears in the red zone.